This is matrixlord212, and welcome to my live stream. Hello, everybody. All right, so let's talk first about the box office because I want to go over the weekend estimates. The number one movie is Angel Has Fallen, which is related to Olympus Has Fallen, and all these different things have fallen. I haven't seen this one yet. 21,250,000. The budget was 40 million, so it's not quite there yet. Morgan Freeman is in this. Gerard Butler, Jada Pinkett Smith, Nick Nolte, quite a few actors and actresses in this. Let's see. Number two, Good Boys, has in $48,957,505. This had a budget of 20 million, so far it's a success. So let's see what number three movie is. Overcomer. That has 8,200,000 with a $5 million budget, so that's doing well. Lion King is number four. Has 1,508,000,000. Wow. 535,735. That's still doing well. Let's see. Number six. Actually, number five. Fast and the Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw. 588,901,255. Let's see what is from China. And I don't have anything from China yet. So this is not even counting China. Wow. So we could quite possibly be well over 700 million then once China is factored in. So it's doing really well. I still want to see that movie too. All right, so Ready or Not is number six. 10,578,148. Scott said it wasn't that great, so I'm kind of disappointed in that. Angry Birds movie 2, 74,691,263, $65 million budget. I guess that's a little bit more than its budget. Success, I guess. Scariest Stories to Tell in the Dark, 72,033,785 with a $25 million budget. It's a success. Okay. Number 9 is Dora. Dora made 60,499,953 with a $49 million budget, so it's a success. Finally did it. That's great. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, 239,787,467 with a $90 million budget. That's a success. And do we have anything else that we could find in here? What did 47 Meters Down Uncaged did? 16 million with $12 million budget. Okay, I think Sylvester Stallone's daughter's in that. Spider-Man Far From Home, $1,115,734,007. Toy Story 4, $1,030,962,256. And Aladdin, $1,040,000,000. Blah, blah, blah. I'm doing Endgame. Yes, Endgame, $2,796,000,000. We did it. We did what we set out to do. Happy about that. So there you go. 2 billion. That is awesome. 2,796,000. I'm sorry, 2,796,000,000. Jesus. Okay, so we talked about the box office. We got that done. We know that Lawrence Fishburne is going to produce. It's going to be Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. So that's going to be interesting. And then we have, let's see. Do Simpson spin-offs and more. Wow. Never thought that was happening. What else? Nathan Fillion has just joined the Suicide Squad. Cool. All right. No word yet on the casting of She-Hulk, Moon Knight. We know Kit Harington is Black Knight, which I'm happy about that. Doctor Who, we got pictures. We got a picture of Cybermen today, all standing. Of course, they look a little different. It's a different design. It's an antiquated design. I guess it's probably going to be. I'm hoping it's a mixture of the Mondasian Cybermen, like their first appearance, or what they look like in the last Peter Capaldi finale, Dr. Falls, but a little bit advanced. Besides that model, I think some other people in the River Beans cast think that it's going to be a upgrade to the 80s Cybermen. So I don't know if that's going to be the case. We do know we got the spy episode where with MI6, the doctor's in a suit, they're all in suits. Kate Stewart possibly as M. We know we have another spy episode, the first British female spy. That's going to be the second episode. We're going to have Daleks at some point, we heard. Cybermen, yes, the Mary Shelley episode. We're going to have the Jadoon. People are still saying we're all going to have the Master, a regenerated Master, a male Master. I don't know if that's going to be the case, although people are saying it is. We also have supposedly the Sea Devils. Now, haven't seen not one picture of a Sea Devil, period. As much as I want them to appear, I don't have anything to say that they have appeared filming this year, this Series 12 so far. So, I mean, if security is that tight, they just film behind closed doors. We're never going to see the picture. As far as the special goes, originally, I thought they were going to start a New Year's Day special and then have Series 12 come out much later. Could have been in March or April or whatever. And then if the Doctor did leave and regenerate, there will be a Christmas special in 2020. And I know that the comic books came out. The Titan Comics have made an announcement that, hey, you may not be getting the Christmas special for 2019, but get our holiday special. I still feel that they are not in the know, and they're speaking out of tone, and they don't know if there's a special or not. They're just assuming because what Chibnall said last time that he doesn't want to do Christmas specials. They're assuming they're not going to be any Doctor Who Christmas specials, and that's not necessarily the case because their comic book comes out before Christmas. So you get your comic, and then all of a sudden, let's just say you find out there's a Christmas special. It's like, oh, you lied. Oh, well, you got our comic anyway. You know what I'm saying? I pretty much doubt that Titan Comics knows anything about Series 12, let alone there being special or not. They're probably told they're allowed to write about this, but they're not allowed to touch certain characters. But I doubt that there's any communication whatsoever from Chris Chibnall's mouth or his people to them about what is happening in Series 12 or a series. I can tell you right now. If Doctor Who Magazine doesn't know what's going on, then they're definitely not going to know what's going on, regardless of whoever said that from Titan Comics. All right? Up until last week, from my source, I heard that it was going to be a Christmas special, not a New Year's, that I was wrong, but I'm going to wait and see this week and see if we can get other sources to confirm or deny that. We've seen pictures that says Unit on it. I'm assuming that at some point in time, if the first episode has to do with Unit being disbanded, by the end of the episode, maybe Unit is reborn, and they appear towards the end of the series. I expect if Kate Stewart returns that her people will be in the episode. I really think that, you know, it would make sense that if Kate Stewart returned, then Ingrid Oliver would return as Osgood. But again, that is not confirmed at all. But we do know that there's going to be that double O Doctor type episode in the beginning, which was hinted in the last Comic-Con, where in her spare time, she was not talking about Doctor Who. She was interviewed talking about Jane Bond, how she wants James Bond to be a female. And maybe Chibnall says, oh, that's funny. Let's just do an episode about that. And there you go. And I know that Eva Green was against that, James Bond being a female. So, okay. What is this? Got a message coming in right now on Facebook. Let's see what it says. All right, so yeah, it is confirmed. Yeah, thanks, Chris. I reported this already. Tom Holland is saying he's definitely going to continue playing Spider-Man after the Marvel-Sony split. And we're just going to have to hope for the best on that one. Again, it's probably going to be like a soft reboot. It's can't mention Iron Man, can't mention this. I mean, I don't know if they're going to go as far as make it where it's a different Spider-Man from a different universe that's played by Tom Holland without any intervention of Iron Man. I don't know if they're going to go that far. They may, which would mean what happened to the MCU Spider-Man. That's a question. So, but that also means that if they did a soft reboot, we wouldn't find out what happens at the end of Far From Home, which is not a good idea. So, I mean, we're in a conundrum right now. That sucks, that's for sure. Again, I'm really aggravated about this whole Spider-Man thing. I wanted Spider-Man to stay in the MCU, and now they can't. Their hands are tied. They can't say certain things, which is a disaster. And I don't even know how we're going to pick this up. How you can explain the ending of Far From Home without mentioning anything like Iron Man or Avengers or the Blip or the Snap or Happy Hogan. You can't just mention anything. It's terrible. But we'll see. We know that Black Panther 2 was announced. I'm waiting for them to announce officially Captain Marvel 2 and Ant-Man 3. I know Ant-Man 3 is happening. They always like to do trilogies. So I heard that Black Widow has a white outfit for the movie. That should be interesting. And what's going to be really interesting is the fact that everybody's going to love this movie, and then you're not going to see her again. And this movie probably make tons of money. It probably will make more money than Captain Marvel because everybody loves Natasha. Everybody loves Black Widow, and it's going to suck that you can't see her anymore. You know, that's pretty bad. And that's heartbreaking. Don't know who's going to play Moon Knight. I know that Keanu Reeves is supposed to play somebody big. His camp wants him to play Moon Knight. He wants to play something else. I don't know if he's going to be Namor. I don't know what he's going to be. Still not sure who's going to be Adam Warlock. I guess in the Guardians. That's going to be a big movie with High Evolutionary, with Mark Hamill supposedly in it. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is going to be ridiculously big and awesome. I can't wait to see what's going on with Ghostbusters 2020. Paul Rudd's in there. Does that mean he's a Ghostbuster? Not entirely sure. They're saying we're going to be seeing the original Ghostbusters, but I don't think they're all signed, so I don't know what's happening with that. They're still filming. Supposedly, Bill and Ted 3 wrapped today, Face the Music. Officially done filming, so we will probably get a trailer soon. What else? I haven't heard anything about the RoboCop 2, which is retconning RoboCop 2, 3, 4, whatever. So they are getting a different director other than Neil Blomkamp. So they are going to go ahead with that movie. Nothing more on Terminator Dark Fate. I do want to see that regardless of me not agreeing with it. Star Wars Episode 9, Rise of Skywalker is something that ordinarily I'd be heavily looking forward to it 100 million %. But after Last Jedi, I kind of feel, not as enthusiastic about it. Although Matt Smith is involved, I want to see what's going on with that. I want to see the Emperor. We're hearing all these reports that Rey is going to have a double-edged lightsaber like Darth Maul. She's going to have a dark robe. Might be a vision of her becoming evil or something. I have no idea what's happening. But the biggest thing that's even more important than that is an Obi-Wan Kenobi series for Disney Plus. That's awesome. That's what I'm looking forward to. The Mandalorian looks great. I know that already got a second season. Happy about She-Hulk. Happy that we have Moon Knight. Ms. Marvel, okay. I mean, I think it's a little too soon to do her, but, we're going to have her now. She probably won't join the Avengers, but Black Knight, Kit Harington, She-Hulk will join the Avengers. In fact, they are copying the roster from the late 80s, where a lot of the covers had Black Knight and She-Hulk together in there. And even in the covers was Monica Rambeau, which was Captain Marvel. She was the African-American Captain Marvel. That she'll probably either be called Photon or Spectrum in this. And our Captain Marvel will be part of that. And also, instead of the Jane Foster Thor, that will be part of the Avengers. And instead of Dr. Druid, it will be Doctor Strange. And I'm hoping that the results of the WandaVision is that Vision is restored, because I would like to see him return in an Avengers film with Scarlet Witch. Not sure if they're going to do the No More Mutants or whatever thing where she can have a nervous breakdown or whatever. It's funny, we did have a Marvel outlook for in the future, and they said that they are turning Captain Marvel evil, and she's going to have to kill all the Avengers. They got their bodies on the ground in the picture of that. I mean, that looks cool. I don't know what that's about. There's a lot of crazy stuff with Spider-Man happening where he might be marrying a Black Cat. But I hope that's not the case. I hope he's still with Mary Jane. And then we heard that they may revisit the One More Day with Mephisto deal and Mary Jane and that whole thing. So I don't know what's happening there yet. The December crossover looks to me like I'm disappointed, because I thought it was going to be something completely different. Supposedly, it may have to do with Annihilus and the Negative Zone. And again, don't have too much more on that. But the big Marvel December crossover event. But hopefully, we'll get more information within the coming weeks. Comic book reviews I have not done today. I will probably do soon. I'm also looking to expand and get more comics to review like I did before, because a lot of the comics that I did were getting canceled, so we don't get those anymore to review. So I want to try to get some new stuff to review. So hopefully I can do that. As far as PlayStation 4 trophies, I'm going for my 10th Platinum probably this week. I haven't really been dwelling on it too much or playing games too much, but I will probably go make an attempt to get a new Platinum this week and a whole bunch of trophies. So that's that. And hopefully we get to hear some more Doctor Who news this week and any announcements about missing episodes. I'm hoping that we get to hear something. All right, guys, so I'm going to get out of here. I hope you enjoyed the live stream. I don't even know if you guys seen it because I know technical difficulties, but all right, guys, have a great day. Take care. Bye for now.